Hello, it's Billy and I'm back again to make another soap. I'm making, well, I'm not sure what I'm going to call it. I think I'm going to call it something having to do with a swizzle stick. But I'm basically using like candy cane Peppermint Swizzle Stick. And I'm not going to do red and white. I'm actually doing a variation of blues. I'm going to do a cobalt blue, a teal blue, and then more like a, I don't know what you call that, like a, I don't know, a medium blue, I guess. So I've got all my oils in here. I've got colloidal oatmeal and kaolin clay also. And I'm just going to mix them up a bit before I put my lye in. I've got some shea butter. Let's see, I've got shea butter, palm oil, palm kernel flakes, castor oil, grapeseed oil, coconut oil, and safflower oil in here. And this may trace quickly. I just recently started using those palm kernel flakes, and it definitely brings your batter to trace much quicker than my old recipe did. So I have to work a little bit faster and just kind of be ready for anything. Which in some cases is kind of nice because like sometimes it was just like I felt like my trace was taking too long. It was taking too long to come to trace. I kind of wanted it to. But anyhow, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get, I master batched my lye, so I have several of them ready to go whenever I'm ready to go. And I'm going to put this through this little strainer because my silk just leaves a little bit undissolved every single time, so it is what it is. I don't want that in there. I don't even know if that's normal. I never really asked anybody. I just don't want that in there. I do not like how I have to press this stupid safety button. I don't know if anybody else has that, but you have to press the safety button. It's really annoying. And I mean, I know it's to help people not cut their fingers off and whatnot, but it makes my hand hurt. Alright. There we go. We have emulsification. Thank goodness. So I'm only going to bring it to emulsification and then stop and get it into my colors. I always just bring it to emulsification, that way you know, it's still going to get some more stick blending because I'm stick blending my colors in. So I'm going to stir in, hand stir in my fragrance, which is another thing that is the way I always do it. I have not used this before, so hopefully, no, I'm not going to have any issues with it. It's kind of funny. I actually, okay, so this is only like, well, it's my second video of actually making something. I did some cutting videos, but this is my second video of actually, well, wait, is it my third? Maybe it's my third. Anyhow, I have not made very many videos of me making soap. But I did do a couple of me cutting some that I already had made. But anyways, so I'm not really used to it. And today I made a batch of magnolia, which of course is a floral. So, you know, I knew it was possible that it may trace quickly, come to trace quickly, but I wasn't sure. And, you know, I guess I've just had such great luck lately. I maybe was thinking that it was going to continue, but anyhow, it did not continue, my good luck. And it just got so thick so fast. And I ended up, and I was also doing something different. I was doing it in a Pringle can, which is I'm not used to doing. And it got so thick so fast, and I literally was like plopping it into this Pringles can. And I really hope there's not a bunch of air bubbles, but I would not be surprised if there was. I just put a whole bunch of air bubbles in my batter, which I am great at doing. Yep, very good at doing that. And look, I don't have my rag like normal, so I've got a freaking mess here. I always making a mess. Anyhow. That titanium dioxide that I use is water soluble. And it works just fine for me. I know everybody has their own preferences. Doesn't really matter that much to me. And obviously I'm going from light to darkest. And that's the way to do it. These are going to be so pretty, in my opinion anyways. And obviously when I've been doing these videos, I just get everything ready before I even think about turning on the camera. And I try to have everything that I may need while I'm making the soap at hand, so that I'm prepared. So there we go. All my colors ready. I'm going to do a drop swirl, which basically is, I would say, my favorite technique. It always looks pretty in my opinion. I always have good results. And it's super easy too. I did do yeah, everything's staying really fluid. I did do a butterfly swirl yesterday with a hanger tool that I made myself. And it actually, it did turn out, and I was so freaking excited. And when I was cutting it, I actually didn't think that it worked. I don't know if that's just like me not being used to it, because I've never tried that before, so I guess I didn't know maybe what I was looking for. But then when I was like arranging them and putting them down, I realized, oh my gosh, I've got several like great matches here, and they do look like a butterfly. So I was really excited. Something small, but I was happy about it. So here's my mold, and I'm gonna put down my white, not all of it, but a good portion of it. And then I'm going to do some of my dark blue. My light blue. Some more of my white. And then my other blue. And this is literally like super random. I'm not doing anything because of any certain reason. I'm just literally throwing it in however suits my fancy. I think I may let this thicken a tiny bit. Maybe not. I'll just pour it in. I'll try to go in the middle. Sorry, I'm blocking. My first video I filmed, and I did realize that I was literally like blocking the view because I was doing it on my right side and I am right-handed. So I did at least fix that, but I'm obviously not good at making sure the view is unobstructed completely. But I'm doing my best. And if I continue to make the videos, obviously I'll get better, or at least I sure hope I would. And whether I do the videos or not, I guess, will be whether or not anybody watches them. I don't think I'm necessarily like a super entertaining person or anything, but I know for me, I really enjoy watching people make soap, and I find it, you know, like kind of like, I guess soothing, relaxing is, yeah, soothing and relaxing is what I would pretty much call it. And obviously it helps to figure out techniques and tips and tricks and see what everybody else is kind of doing, and you know, maybe certain things that you are doing that aren't efficient, or there's a better way to do it that maybe you didn't know about, or who knows. There's like a million different reasons. I swear, I was just talking to I have 3 kids, and I was talking to my kids the other day, and because I don't know what made me think about it, but I had looked something up on YouTube to show me how to do something, and I literally was thinking back to when I was a kid and how, you know, we didn't have YouTube. If we wanted to learn how to do something, like for instance, say if I wanted to learn how to make soap, and I don't know anyone who knows how, like my mother, you know, grandmother, aunts, whatever, nobody that I know makes soap. So if I wanted to learn how to make soap, I'd have to go to the library or to the bookstore or whatever, buy a book, and that is how I would, you know, have to learn how to make soap. And my kids, you know, they've grown up being able to literally just look it up on YouTube, Google it, whatever, you know. And obviously now I'm used to doing that too. And it is so very nice to be able to literally look something up, be able to do it that same day. Look at what a mess I made because I was trying to let you guys see. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, what a freaking mess. Well, there you go, guys. That's me. Freaking mess maker. Holy. Okay. I am, unfortunately, I have always been just like clumsy. Just a clumsy kind of person, and jeez, please. I don't mean to make messes. I'm trying to be like graceful and put everything in one place. It doesn't work. It's okay. This will be the last layer, and let's see how this goes. Holy crap, there we go. My daughter just walked in with some water. She's coming from working out. Good for her. And I think I'm just gonna like kind of do I don't know, I'm just gonna swirl it on top. All right. Thank goodness I got it all in there. It's thick, but it's not anything crazy. Clean up the sides a little bit. And then let's see. What do you think? You're fine, hon. I already said. That looks good, right? Mm-hmm. All right, we'll cut tomorrow. All right. I accidentally started cutting into this before I started filming because, as I've said before, I'm just not used to making videos yet. So, I forgot I needed to film it. Anyhow, I cut a little end slice off, and my son wanted it, so I gave it to him, and then he actually smushed it a little bit, so I don't have it. But then this was the first full piece, and there's the inside. I did drop swirl, and I did 3 different blues, obviously, and I love it. I think looks great. I always like a drop swirl. Every single time I do a drop swirl, I'm always happy with the way that it looks. Can't say I've ever been unhappy with any of the drop swirls that I've done. And this, oh my gosh, smells so good. So, so good. Everybody likes it. Last night after I made it, and you know, and a lot of the time if you do peppermint or candy cane or whatever, you know, you kind of assume red and white. So nobody thought that this was what it was until they smelled it. And my daughter, she was like, oh, that's so pretty, I love it. And she liked that I did the blue and white for peppermint instead of red and white, like, you know, the usual, the norm. I think it matches well, the blue, the icy blue color, and that's how it smells. It's like an icy peppermint, and it's not overly strong. I don't know, it's like perfect. It's nice and pepperminty, and it's kind of like, I guess maybe you could say bold, but it's definitely not strong where it's like burn your eyes. That looks like eyes right there. Oh my gosh, this one does too. Like eyeballs. I, in my video, talked about how I had made that batch of soap that really, really accelerated on me. And I cut that this morning. I worked all day today, but this morning before I left for work, I actually cut my Magnolia scented soap. The one that just, oh my gosh, it went crazy. It just got so hard so fast, and I was literally just like shoving it into that mold and banging it down, trying to make sure I didn't have a bunch of air bubbles. And I kind of thought I was going to have a bunch of air bubbles anyways, but and there were a couple, obviously. There was a few, but it wasn't too bad. This is so pretty. I love it. Reminds me of like a dress pattern that I've had before. A nice like summer dress. I don't know what I'm going to make next. It's funny how soaping is, for me anyways, and I think for a lot of people, it is seriously addictive. I am telling you, if somebody would pay me what I get paid to do what I do, to make soap all day long, I literally would like not even think twice, and I would do it. Because I really could soap all day long every day. It's so much fun to me. It's so addictive. In fact, I kind of have to like restrain myself, because if I let myself do as much as I wanted, I would be spending way too much money buying soaping ingredients. And that would be a problem. Yeah, that would be a major problem. So anyways, I have to kind of like tell myself, you know, okay, you can make this many. And I do, like I said in one of my other videos, I do want to sell, but I want to make sure that I have everything perfect before I start doing it. I want I mean, my soap is good. I'm happy with my recipe and everything like that. But I want to make sure that, you know, my labels and, you know, my website, and the listings and pictures and everything is just like really, I think I'm going to leave this for my son. He really liked this one. And he did kind of wreck that other bar that I gave him. So I think I'll just keep that one for him. This is my Magnolia. There's not much going on because basically I just threw it in there. So I guess considering all of that, it didn't turn out as bad as it could have. See, you can see like the little bit of holes. There's a couple holes. Let's see. This one has some. Yeah, see, there are air bubbles right there. Yeah, look. But that was the first time I had used a Pringles can, and it's kind of fun. Like, I really think that it looks kind of cute. So maybe I'll try it again with, oh gosh, there's a nice good one. Maybe I'll try it again with a different scent that I'm pretty sure is, well, that I know will not accelerate on me. Anyhow, hope you guys are having fun soaping or just watching soaping. Have a good night. See ya.